the last few years, globally, we have witnessed significant achievements and developments. However, one major achievement has been the growth of cryptocurrency and its widespread adoption. Investors, financial institutions, organizations, etc. are making new amendments for cryptocurrency holdings and encouraging crypto transactions. Having said that, what do you think is the future of cryptocurrency? But before we jump to the conclusion directly, let's discuss some of the advantages of cryptocurrency. Inflation has caused many currencies to get their value decline with time. Almost every cryptocurrency at the time of its launch is released with a fixed amount. The source code specifies the amount of any coin, like there are 21 million bitcoins released in the world. So, as the demand increases, its value will increase, which will keep up with the market and in long run prevent inflation. Privacy and security have always been a major concern for cryptocurrencies. The blockchain ledger is based on different mathematical puzzles which are hard to decode. This makes a cryptocurrency more secure than ordinary electronic transactions. Cryptocurrencies for better security and privacy use pseudonyms that are unconnected to any user, account, or stored data that could be linked to a profile. A major pro of cryptocurrency is that they are mainly decentralized. A lot of cryptocurrencies are controlled by the developer using it and the people who have a significant amount of the coin, or by an organization to develop it before it released into the market. The decentralization helps keep the currency monopoly free and in check so that no one organization can determine the flow and the value of the coin, which in return will keep it stable and secure, unlike fiat currency which are controlled by the government. Governance and maintenance of any currency is a major factor for its development. The cryptocurrency transactions are stored by developers on their hardware and they get the transaction fee as a reward for doing so. Since the developers get paid for it, they keep transaction records accurate and up to date, keeping the integrity of the currency and the records decentralized. One of the major uses of cryptocurrency is to send money cross border. With the help of cryptocurrency, the transaction fees paid by a user is reduced to a negligible or zero amount. It does so by eliminating the need for third parties like Visa or PayPal to verify a transaction. This removes the need to pay any extra transaction fees. How boring is it for you all to stand in a line at the bank between banking hours just to get your own money? How difficult it becomes when you need money urgently but you realize it's a public holiday. That's not something to worry about as cryptocurrencies offer very fast transaction. Bitcoin takes around 10 minutes for validating exchange and it's less if you use other cryptocurrency techniques. So, if there are so many advantages of cryptocurrency, why governments, banks, central banks, and not to mention people like Warren Buffett, Jamie Dimon, Bill Harris are criticizing cryptocurrency? Because there are disadvantages too. The most compelling drawback of cryptocurrencies is the consistent fluctuation of the price. This makes it hard for the customer to accept and use crypto. It is a kind of trusted exterminator as one is never 100% sure of how much the crypto will be worth tomorrow. At the moment, the price of most cryptocurrencies are volatile. This implies that only a few people had made vast fortunes when the crypto escalated and others lost just as much when the price descended. Just like cash, the discretion assumed by cryptocurrency is applicable for both legal and illicit purposes. For example, significant concerns have been raised that Bitcoin provides a leeway for criminals to participate in illegal activities like funding terrorists, exchanging illicit goods and services, and money laundering. The most infamous example of this is Silk Road, the deep web marketplace which used the anonymizing TOR network and the Bitcoin payment system to allow for the peer-to-peer sale of illegal drugs and forged identity documents. Other scams common in this space include crypto experts who are opportunistic because of the lack of governance of the cryptocurrency to buy a lot of cheap tokens then build up in the media. Their endorsement tends to increase demand, which allows the expert to gain a lot of profit from their investment, making it a one-sided profit. Since the criminals are unidentified, they can fraud the owners swiftly as their activities like hacking a saving or checking an account are not tracked. According to the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center, total losses of $28 million were occurred in 2016 from individuals. The design of crypto system curbs the speed and number of transactions that can be processed. Some cryptos like Bitcoin are very slow to process for daily financial operation. For example, the number of transactions handled by Bitcoin is 3 to 7 per second. Visa, on the other hand, can process over 24,000 over the same time. The resources required to facilitate Bitcoin transactions are also cost prohibitive. During peak periods, the transaction produced could go up to $25, which depicts that Bitcoin is unsuitable. Since a central authority does not regulate most of the cryptocurrencies, each person is duly responsible for ensuring their account is safe and private. If one loses their wallet key, nobody can assist in helping retrieve it. If one accidentally pays for a service or a product using cryptocurrency, then there is no way to go back with the transaction. You cannot roll back the transaction at any cost because it is permanent. Governments control fiat currencies. These mandated coinages are valuable since the government lays down its worth. Central banks, which are government controlled, declare or eradicate finances out of the thin air by applying monetary policies to administer economic sovereignty. They also control how authorized money is transferred. This aids in tracking the currency movement, trace criminal activity, and direct who profits from the action. When non-government bodies make their currency, this control is lost. Cryptocurrency restricts the application of the current banking system. The currency is made in a cyberspace when so-called miners use the power of their computers to solve complex algorithms that serve as verification for cryptocurrency transactions. If the cryptos become widely embraced, the whole banking system would collapse. Despite this sounding great, especially in the wake of new banking habits, there are two sides to the coin. In the absence of bank, who will be responsible when the mortgages get hacked? How will your saving earn you interest? Who will give guidance when the asset transfer fails? Despite the economic crisis that ruined the banker's reputation, there is a positive side to this active institution. It provides a timely oversight and is trustworthy in their transaction. There is also the argument of the charges that banks earn for the service they offer. Those charges bring out a substantial amount of income and job creation in banks across the globe. Without banks, these jobs would cease to exist, so are the taxes those banks and their employees remit from their paychecks. The money transfer business would also disappear in a virtual world. Cryptocurrency is a digital currency. It has no inherent value of its own. For example, you can physically touch the gold in your hand. If you buy a house as an investment, it will be physically available to you. Cryptocurrencies, on the other hand, are not physical. Everything is happening on the computer. Goldman Sachs is now making Bitcoin funds available to some high-end clients. PayPal has now allowed users to leverage cryptocurrency holdings to pay its online merchant internationally. Tesla announced that it has bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, also said it would start accepting Bitcoin as a payment method for its product, etc. This clearly indicates that cryptocurrency in the future will surely impact business operations. Nonetheless, cryptocurrency has also gained a lot of attention from regulatory bodies. However, the administrative field is still trying to speed up with regards to major players in the virtual currency field. Many countries have started adopting and legalizing cryptocurrencies. This indicates a positive attitude towards cryptocurrency, as well as the future of crypto looks promising. Many countries that have effectively adopted cryptocurrency have put regulations in place to ensure economic viability and progress without harming the interest of the public. Are there certain aspects of cryptocurrency that we don't know? Or the future of crypto market is completely dependent upon its volatility? Right now, it's too soon to carve out or predict the future of cryptocurrency. We are yet to explore more about this growing field. Nonetheless, it is absolutely a change agent in the financial industry as well as for investors. With regards to the future of cryptocurrency, we will definitely see more growth and adoption. So that's it for this video. We'll learn more about types of cryptocurrencies in the next part. The link for that will be in the description if it's out. However, if you find this video valuable and informative, do hit that like button and subscribe as well. It helps a lot. Share this video to more people so more people can be knowledgeable about cryptocurrency. Till the next video, stay tuned. Thank you.